141,000 transactions within 2024 on Dubai real estate market. In Q1 2025 to Q1 2024, transactions grew 30.8% more. So Dubai real estate market is becoming very attractive right now. And why wouldn't it be? Since the rental yield, the return that you get on your rent when you rent it out for a year is 7.2% on average in general on the market, right? So that means that when you invest your money, you will get your money back within 13.8 years. And that is what attracting people to Dubai, because unlike many mature markets, let's say in US, in Europe, right, in many other countries, where you're not gonna get that much of a percent, this market is becoming very interesting for investors, where they can return their money back with such a short period of time. When market matures, supplies come into the market, and it will come because all the developers will see the demand that is coming in here, and they're building more and more. Just for your information, 500 projects are scheduled to launch in 2025, and plus 192% growth of land plot sales. So which means that, lands are becoming very hot, developers are buying, and they're planning to build even more. What that is going to do to the rental yield is, with the demand, with the supply coming to the market, it probably will put the rental yield a little bit down, and as the rental yield goes the prices, right? Because people see it's interesting to invest just because they can get that 7.2%, which means that's why they're putting their money in, because they expecting to get them back in 13.5 years. Plus, I'm not talking about even a capital appreciation, which also is going to happen. So now, as we know, 7.2% is an average rental yield. So prices what we have right now on the market are quite justified because we have that kind of rental yield. Now, what if I tell you that there is one and only one area in Dubai that can give you 12 to 14% ROI, and I'm gonna prove that to you, and I'm gonna back it up with numbers. And what do you think that is going to make to that area in terms of demand, and what is that going to do with the capital appreciation, meaning that when you have 7.2%, you have certain amount of prices right now which are justified, and demand proves that because demand is coming. And now when you have 12 to 14%, does that mean that property in that area might just double in price in coming years? So let's not waste time, and let's just start with the core of the matter. Dubai Expo City, an area which is the most technologically advanced area in the whole Middle East, is set to become the biggest exhibition center in the Middle East and GCC countries. So the idea of this is, we have a big exhibition center, and we have visitors that will come to this area with around 1.5 to 2 million of visitors a year. And these numbers, they're coming from the World Trade Center that we have right now in the downtown of Dubai. So that World Trade Center is visited by almost 2 million a year. And since that World Trade Center is moving to this area, which is Expo City, right? And this is a plan that government has. For now, they have a big facility which is expanding. Only this year alone, the government decided to give out $2.7 billion to expand this facility, which is a phase one, which will finish in 2026, and in 2028 it will be a phase 2. And after phase 2 finishes, there will be 180,000 of square meters of exhibition facility in this area. If you just compare it to what we have in downtown right now, it is only 140,000. So you get the numbers, right? 140,000 square meters accommodate almost 2 million visitors a year, while here we're gonna have 180,000. So now we're talking about 2 million visitors coming. This area is planned to accommodate 30,000 residents and 40,000 employees. Why so many employees? Because unlike many other countries in the world where Expo was held previously, Dubai hasn't abandoned all these facilities. It turned it into a big master plan, a big area, and turned many of those facilities into office spaces, into residentials. So now what is happening is big companies are coming here and moving their headquarters. Just to name you the few: DP World, a $1 billion logistic company; Emirates Airlines, another $1 billion company that many of you know; Siemens, well-known global German company, multinational company; energy. So companies are coming into this Expo City area, since it's so well built out, so well established, and moving their headquarters with their employees. So now we're talking about 30,000 residents, 40,000 employees, and 2 million visitors. Okay, now you get the point. You know what demand is, right? So now let's talk about supply. Supply in this area, what we're gonna see until 2029 is 3,200 units. So for 3,200 units, you have 30,000 residents, okay? You have 40,000 employees that need to accommodate, and you have 2 million tourist visitors of those exhibitions that are coming. Just to give you some numbers again, we have 2 major hotels right now in the area. One is 5-star hotel, another one is 4-star hotel. So at the days of exhibition, and this area is not fully operating yet. It will operate in 2026 to 2028. So even now, in the days of exhibition, the prices for hotel rooms can climb up to from 1,000 dirhams to 4,000 dirhams. And that is because for people, there is no place to stay, and they're ready to pay that amount of money. Now, imagine what's going to happen to your property that you invest in here right now when the exhibitions, the amount of exhibitions are going to go to 300, which are the government plan for 2026, 27, 28, to 600 exhibitions by 2031. That means that we might see not 2 million people, but almost 3 to 4 million people, since you're going to have more than one exhibition event every day. Now just divide 600 by 365. So all this influx of people, all this influx of employees for a major global companies, the management, the residents, and all that in a 3.5 square kilometer area, only in one area that needs to accommodate all those people. So this is where you can get your 12 to 14% ROI, is because there is a major supply crunch coming, and prices, rental prices will double, and that will make them twice as much as the average rental yield on the market. With that price doubling, we might see the capital appreciation, the price of the asset and the property might also double. So this is where the potential lies, and this is one and the only area right now that can give you that much potential. Okay, so let's now forget about the numbers and just feel the vibe of this neighborhood, of this area. Just look at this. This is Wasl Dome. This is in World Guinness Records. They are doing these lighting shows, digital lighting shows here. Now, this what the area looks like. So it's pretty much built out already. It's not like it's a new area. So we have two G+2, those buildings, this is the project I was talking about, those kind of buildings that are coming as a next launch. We have, you know, birds singing, we have palm trees, we have scooters, electrical scooters, we have buggy tours. So there are no cars here, no carbon emissions. You park your car on the ground, you come up, you walk around. So this is a well sought after area, thought out. Like, look at this, this is amazing. You have actually cafes, restaurants, all the entertainment scattered around the area. So it's all nice and beautiful here. The exhibition center itself, just have a feeling, have a look of how big it is, the scale of it. And then you have one 5-star hotel over there, and one more right behind it. So those are the hotels that are overpacked with people at the times of exhibitions. So this is just a one part of that exhibition center, and since they're expanding it, it's going to be a lot bigger. These are the buildings, Al Waqatu residence. I was talking about the project. Just look how amazing it is. And you're not gonna find anything like this on Dubai's market. On the whole Dubai, nothing like this you will be able to find, because this one has almost 5 meters ceiling heights. This is a very low-rise building. As you can see, it's G+2. And from the first floor, you can actually come out to the terrace. So it can work as a townhouse just as well. So isn't it amazing? We have a project right now that is launching a second phase over here. These are G+2 buildings with a 5 meters ceiling heights. And just for your information, this phase 1 was sold out in hours, not even days, hours. So right now you are able to get one of these apartments here, 1,000, even 1,100 square foot for less than 3 million, which given the rental ROI, the potential rental ROI, and I gave you the numbers, it can go up in price 60 to 80%, because as we said, price tends to go where the rental yields go. So for further information and details, drop me a message. See you next episode.